So here's the thing about Netflix. Whenever you join, all you see is their newest editions. Shows and movies that have recently dropped are all well and good, but what about the gems that came out last year or the year before? The shows that were big before you joined, where are they? It can actually be quite difficult to find them among all of the new releases, so I've compiled a list of 9 incredible Netflix original shows that you may have missed. They cover all genres and have been hugely successful, so no matter what you fancy, you're bound to find one on this list of the best Netflix original shows. By the way, I found it really tricky to whittle this list down to just 9 shows, so if I've missed any, leave a message in the comments and I may just do a part 2. To start with, this has nothing to do with aliens. Instead, it is set in 1886 in New York, when early psychologists were called Alienists. In this particular show, Daniel Brühl stars as Laszlo Chrysler, alongside Dakota Fanning, who works in a police station, and Luke Evans, who plays an illustrator for a newspaper. The 3 come together to catch a killer preying on homeless boys with little or no help from the authorities. Everything about The Alienist is pure gold. Every episode is so well thought out and leaves you hanging for more in this tension-filled crime drama.
A toast to the beginning of a fruitful partnership.
Let me introduce you to Dr. Laszlo Chrysler.
I've read your work. I found it fascinating. Most of it.
It's something new. Forensic science married with human psychology. I find the bones to be the most reliable witness, while my brother's more a man of the flesh. He means the soft tissues.
What if it's true? One man committed both murders.
Depending on when you came on board Netflix, you may or may not have caught the worldwide comedy drama hit Afterlife. Created by Ricky Gervais, the story follows Tony, a man devastated by the loss of his wife. As Tony spirals into a depression, he believes that at least he has suicide to fall back on if he ever finally has enough. This leads him to say and do whatever he wants, and he does. Afterlife lays bare the exhaustion of coping with mental health on a daily basis, without a hint of patronisation, which is reason enough to watch this impeccably written show.
Pedo!
What?
Pedo!
I'm not a pedo. And if I was, you'd be safe, you tubby little ginger cunt.
You know how grumpy you get when things don't go your way. You've got such a good heart. You're born like it. You're just decent.
This is Sandy. If you could show her the ropes, tell her what's what. Humanity's a plague. We're a disgusting, selfish parasite, and the world would be a better place without us. Is that the sort of thing you meant? No.
How many FBI profiler shows have we watched over the years? Mindhunter is an incredible dramatic retelling of the origins of serial killer profiling. Based on the pioneering work of agents Johnny Douglas and Mark Ulshaker, Mindhunter is a frighteningly accurate look at their life's work. Along with psychologist Wendy Carr, they decide to interview imprisoned serial killers in order to understand how they think, hoping they can apply this knowledge to solve ongoing cases. It is a classic crime drama series, and if you haven't seen it, clear your diary because you will definitely binge this one.
Help us identify the persons behind the murders of our children in Atlanta.
Another child reported missing in Atlanta. I'm sending you both. I want you there for the duration.
So all these children, one killer.
I believe that to be the case. It's statistically rare for serial killers to cross racial lines.
It's also statistically significant that the Klan kills black people.
Set in 15th century Korea, the country is in freefall. The king is dying, the crown prince is trying to survive, the ministers want to take the throne, and a zombie plague is running ravage through the country. It reportedly cost $1.78 million per episode to make Kingdom, and the money was well spent. The settings, costumes, and cinematography are simply stunning. Visually, the whole show is breathtaking. If Crouching Tiger, Game of Thrones, and The Walking Dead had a baby, it would be Kingdom.
괴물을 보았소. 아바마마께서는 어디 계시오? 아바마마께 무슨 일이 생겼는지 알아내야만 한다.
여기 있는 사람들에게 아무래도 무슨 큰 일이 벌어진 것 같습니다.
죽은 사람들이 괴물이 돼서 살아났습니다. 이제 곧 깨어납니다.
With future humanity on the brink of extinction, time travelers have come back to the 21st century in a desperate bid to change the events that will ultimately cause destruction hundreds of years from now. At the exact moment of a person's death, a time traveler inhabits their body and must pretend to live exactly as they had while attempting to complete their mission. If each of the travellers can do their part, they may just save the world. So if the likes of Fringe, Continuum or Person of Interest floated your boat, then this will too.
Years from now, humanity's been all but wiped out. We've come back to change that.
Huh. 3 seconds.
Welcome to the 21st.
Let's begin.
Bloodline is an intense, dark drama that explores just how far some people are willing to go to protect the reputation of their family, even if it is a brother that's threatening to unravel the secrets of the past. Starring Kyle Chandler, Ben Mendelsohn and Linda Cardellini, Bloodline has plenty of twists and turns that all play out over 3 solid seasons.
Sometimes you know something's coming.
I'd like to say a few words about my kids.
You feel it in the air.
There's Meg, my sunshine.
You don't sleep at night.
There's Kevin, my youngest son.
The voice in your head's telling you that something is going to go terribly wrong.
And of course there's John, who decided to take care of the whole damn island.
There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Last but not least is my oldest, Danny.
That's how I felt when my brother came home.
An award-winning Western-style limited series, Frank Griffin, played by Jeff Daniels, is the leader of a murderous posse who promises to burn to the ground any town that harbours former cohort Roy Good. Good, played by Jack O'Connell, is hiding out in a town called La Belle, which is almost entirely populated by women as most of the menfolk died in a mining accident. So can Griffin track down Roy, and can the town of La Belle survive? It is one of the best shows that Netflix has ever created. The first of 4 Harlan Coben novels adapted for Netflix, Safe stars Michael C. Hall as Tom Delaney, a paediatric surgeon and widowed father with 2 teenage girls. Struggling to connect with them as they still grieve the loss of their mother, Tom's world is turned upside down when his 16-year-old daughter Jenny goes missing after a night out with her boyfriend, who incidentally is also missing. The search for Jenny begins, and along the way twists and turns unfold as secrets are revealed and life for the residents in the gated community changes forever.
What are you insinuating?
16-year-old Jenny Delaney, she's been reported missing.
There's a problem.
9 out of 10 disappearances are connected to somebody known.
I'm gonna talk to him.
I'll come with you. I've been back in the army.
Yeah, just like it.
Like Godless, Merritt Wever also stars in Unbelievable alongside Toni Collette. Both play detectives in neighbouring towns in this astonishingly true story. Both women discover they're chasing the same serial rapist who leaves no trace of his crimes. Unbelievable is exactly as described, unbelievable. It is an outstanding limited series that rightly won a ton of awards.
He brought a blindfold, but nothing to tie her with. Would a shoelace even hold her?
You think Marie made up the attack?
I'm pretty positive that it happened.
Pretty positive or positive?
As I said at the beginning, whittling down all of the great Netflix original shows has been incredibly difficult. There's just too many to choose from. Hopefully, one will grab your attention, but before you go, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Check out where you can watch these shows in the description below.